We saw a skeleton at the dust. Hello, everyone. Welcome on in. We're back again with Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright. And we are going to be Phoenix and Maya again at the witch's court for a witch trial, defending Spella Cantabella, who probably definitely murdered those guys. I don't know, guys, but by the cutscene, it kind of looked like she was guilty. I don't know. I'm very excited. I'm very excited to see who our prosecutor is going to be. I'm very excited to see how the trial unfolds. So let's get into it. Let's get our recap. I saw what I saw. Well, as much fun for an evening at home, the knights came and crashed our party. They were shouting all about a witch and a witch trial. Talk about coming out of left field. They arrested Espella and dragged her to the courthouse under suspicion of being one of those witches they mentioned. That's right, they still have amnesia. Or false memories, or whatever's going on with them. And if she's found guilty, well, you know, they'll only throw her into a pit of fire! They're joking, right? Oh, yeah. Yeah, they would never do that. Oh, speaking of, do we get to watch this cutscene again?
It's like an oven in here.
I will now pronounce
It's the only way to deal with a
this
witch.
court finds the accused guilty of being a witch.
Shouldn't have been a witch, I guess.
No, I'm not a witch. Please, I beg you to reconsider. I'm not.
Witches are to be cast straight into the hellfire.
Still nuts. Still insane.
So this is the witch's court.
Burn the witch.
So, how are you feeling, Nick?
What is happening? I'd forgotten what this felt like up until now. Oh, court record. What's in our court record? Accused, Espella Cantabella charges the use of witchcraft to burn 2 male victims alive. Oh my god. Espella Cantabella, the defendant, accused of witchcraft and killing 2 men with a fire spell. Forgotten what this felt like up until now. Yeah, okay, I thought that was a weird line. I was like, do you have your memories back? Huh? The butterflies in my stomach and tension so thick you can slice it with a knife. All of these feelings. These are all feelings that I'm definitely familiar with. He's rediscovered anxiety. Oh no. Anyway, we're here to fight for Espella and get her out of this place.
That's right.
The court is now in session for the trial of Espella Cantabella.
Ooh,
Defender.
cool judge. Defender.
Yes, Your Honor?
Yours is a face I've not seen in any past trials. But no matter. Start by stating your name, Defender.
No past trials. He's
Yes,
the Phoenix Wright, turnabout terror.
My name is Phoenix Wright.
Hell
Ace
yeah.
Baker.
Nice. Hell yeah. Ace Baker.
A baker?
What are you doing in this court?
I asked him to come, my lord. I want him to represent me. This court dictates that the accused is free to assign a defender of their choosing, my lord.
Hell yeah. Preach. And your prosecutor, the Reaper of the Bailey.
Very well. At any rate, the result of this trial shall not change. That aside,
That's right, male strong arm. My god. I have not yet seen hide nor hair of the Inquisitor. Oh. Where are you, Inquisitor?
Oh, right. I should have noticed earlier.
Yes. The other word for prosecutor.
No one's there.
should the assigned Inquisitor fail to appear in court,
Did we get a not guilty?
but to dismiss all charges.
Hell yeah. Okay, preach. Hell yeah, not guilty. We got it.
He is an Inquisitor of high caliber. But
He.
does not come forward soon.
I thought it was gonna be that, Dark Law.
This trial will end, and victory will then be declared in favor of this baker. Hold it!
Oh. Barnum. Yes. Nice. Nice hair flip. Very cool.
Knights of the court, I have but one question for you both. Are you prepared to cross swords?
No.
I, Inquisitor Zacharias Barnum.
Zacharias Barnum. I remember that name. Yes. From the parade. He's cool. Phoenix, get your sword out!
Something amiss, Baker?
Baker.
Sorry, Your Honor. I just didn't realize we could have swords here in the courtroom.
Yes, you can. There's lots of things you can have in the courtroom. Swords is not the weirdest thing that's been on the that's been in the courtroom. What's more surprising is that you're allowed to have one too. It's no shock that the English courts are a circus, with the two main prosecutors being Barnum and the Reaper of the Bailey.
It is the way of the court knight. A knight must always ensure that he rides with a blade at his side.
Yeah, so does the samurai. I've heard this before,
Now
Barnum.
then, state your name, Sir Blue Knight.
Blue Knight. Also not the worst thing he's been called.
Huh? My name's Phoenix Wright. I'm a baker. How many times will they make me say it?
You're a what? You're a what?
Nick, quit with the long face. You look miserable.
And also stop telling people you're a baker.
No need to waste your breath. This trial will be over before you can utter a single objection.
Oh. Objection. Nailed it. Trial's not over yet.
For the security of all of Labyrinthia, my blade shall rend your defenses swiftly and without mercy.
That's it, Barnum. Put another one out of their misery. Oh my god, he's gonna kill us. But it's okay because he's not a witch. He's allowed to get away with murder. So I just realized this. So this is witch's court. Is there regular court, or do we only try witches? Like, if you're just like a regular person who kills someone, you just get off the hook because you're not a witch. It's like, well, they didn't do it with magic, so I guess they're free to go. This trial is pointless. Hand down the verdict already. Put that doughy defender on trial too, I say. Why? Okay. We've been in worse predicaments, Phoenix. It's okay. Oh boy. What's with all this excitement? You'd hardly think this was a courtroom. The crowd doesn't seem very interested in law, that's for sure. It's like they're all just hoping for a guilty verdict. Inquisitor Barnum, you may begin your opening statement. As you wish, my lord. First, let us begin by recounting the events leading up to the murder. Is that acceptable, Sir Apprentice Baker? I'm an ace baker. Thank you very much. As you wish. The murder occurred this very evening. Yesterday, there was a heavy rainfall in the area. Eventually, it gave way to sunshine, which came in just in time for today's parade. Although a few hours after the parade ended, the rain set in once more. And it must have been when Espella and the others were at the Great Archive. Yes, I remember there being rain. It continued to rain until just before the incident, which took place on a small path leading to the market. The accused had been out doing some shopping at the market. She returned home on that very same path. Oh, look at those guys. And on that forest path, two rogues named Robs and Muggs are said to have accosted the accused. Okay, who's the witness to this? One could assume the accused simply acted in self-defense. I see. Throw her in the fire. Robs and Muggs. Those two have appeared in court a number of times in the past. Okay, so they do have regular court. Okay. But because they're men, they don't get thrown in the fire. Two rogues, huh? So far, it may appear that the accused was more than the victim. However, the situation soon changed. I was looking at my Sims again, and one of my screenshots really highlights the really funny difference between EA outfits and custom outfits. Let me see this. Bum, bum, bum. Those are very pretty Sims, by the way. Look at the straps, yeah. That's funny. It's melded into her skin. That's hilarious. However, the situation soon changed. That's right. The accused, Espella Cantabella, knowingly and mercilessly murdered her two assailants. Cantabella. That girl, isn't she? And Lord's a fairy prince and his bodyguard. She's constantly stressed because he doesn't care about the masquerade, hence the facial markings and crown. Oh. Very cool. I always knew she looked suspicious. Shh, not so loud. Yikes. There's that weird excitement again. I believe we now fully grasp what happened. It is getting late already. Let us begin the trial. Inquisitor Barnum, you may now begin. As you wish, my lord. The Inquisition will now hear eyewitness testimony regarding the night of the murder. Eyewitness testimony, okay. I was using them to mess with the nobility stuff. Unfortunately, Child Sims can't be the head of a noble family, so he can only be the prince instead of king. Eyewitness testimony, huh? Looks like this trial is finally getting underway. I can't back down. I can't back down now. I have to fight. But I'm just the... This is a good line. This is a good line. But I'm just a simple bread-making baker living a simple bread-making life. That's hilarious. That's awesome. I love that line. Oh, this situation is more twisted than a pretzel, and I'm smack in the middle of it. Wow, I can't believe Phoenix has become the one with like a weird he's become the attorney with like a weird like niche to him. Usually that's for the prosecutors. Usually the prosecutors get their like little like niche thing, and now Phoenix does. Or the witnesses too. And I'm smack dab in the middle of it. Unfrozen caveman baker. But I have to do this to save Espella. Okay, let's see if I can untwist this testimony and put this thing to bed. If you don't get the reference. Oh! There's a lot of eyewitnesses. That's a lot. Okay. If you don't get the reference, let me see. Let me see. Dropped a frozen caveman lawyer. I'm just a cave. Nice. Allow me to welcome you all. Now would each of you please state your name and occupation?
Hold it!
Oh. Wait a minute. What's going on here? Who are these people? What do I do? I love how this would have been the perfect, like, setup for the, tutorial trial. But it's just not. It was an SNL skit where Phil Hartman played a lawyer. He used the "I'm just the caveman, the modern world frightens and confuses me, but what do I know" is legal explanation of the case. Nice. As already explained, Sir Apprentice Baker, this is the eyewitness testimony. Yes, I understand that, but there are 4 witnesses. Yeah, okay. That's fair for him to be confused about, because I don't think he's ever handled 4 witnesses at once before. Indeed. This many people inside the courtroom could pose a health and safety issue. Get rid of them. Kill them all. Your Honor, that's not quite what I meant. Witness testimonies are supposed to be done one by one, as in one witness at a time. Oh, so you remember Ace Baker, do you? Do you remember that, Ace Baker?
What do you know? What are you talking about, child? We'd be here all night if we did that.
That's right, young man. We have witnessed the very hand of fate reach out to us this evening.
Could we hurry this along, perhaps? These flowers won't sell themselves as much as my boss wishes they would.
The path to knighthood is an arduous one, but I remain steadfast in my resolve as I travel down this long road. I shall not falter. I will be victorious, Night Owl. Who cares? Just question them all at once. We already know the girl in the cage did it. Let's get on with it.
Yeah, finish this already. I'd like to go back home and go to bed.
Okay. Witnesses. Again, state your names and occupations. I am known as Wordsmith. But what? Nice. Okay, cool. Cool. We're going Shakespeare. Cool, cool, cool. But what is a name? How doth one describe an occupation like the bubbling of a babbling brook? I flow gracefully around the rocks and debris. That is life. Nary a worry in my mind. Right, so I guess that means he's jobless.
My name is Mary, and this darling kid is Snowy.
Aww, Snowy. Not necessarily, we could also be going Shakespeare. True, true.
Snowy and I often travel to the edge of town to sell delicious fresh milk. Milk like that doesn't happen overnight. I work my hands to the bone, squeezing each drop out literally.
Okay, I see why she's a witness. Because remember, Aspella was going to get goat's milk. That sounds pretty frightening.
I'm Kira. I'm a flower seller. If you would all be so kind, feel free to purchase one of my beautiful flowers at any time during the trial.
She's the killer. It's in her name. Kira. Literally.
There's no way I'll sell them all by morning. Oh, the life of a flower girl is so hard. Oh, it's so hard. And lighting all those guys on fire.
Yeesh. Talk about a hard sell. You never know, the next opponent could be Tedric Dadid. My name is Nightle. I aim to join our town's order of knights. I study night and day, though I am still but a mere squire. Joining the Knights of the Inquisition is my life's ambition, and I, Nightle, will do whatever necessary to join. So he's jobless too. Oh, Phoenix, never lose your sass. Honorable witnesses, I ask that you show the court your best when delivering your testimonies. Now tell us what exactly you all saw on this ill-fated eve. Alright. What we saw tonight. Did these guys get added to the court record? Ugh, why does our prosecutor not get added? Okay. Robs and mugs, the 2 victims killed with magic when threatening the defendant. Nuts. A witness passionate about becoming a knight, currently unemployed. Mary, a witness, owner of a farm near the market, seems to have a fixation with goat's milk. Kira, a witness, flower girl who thinks only about leaving the court ASAP to sell her flowers. Yeah, she's guilty. Look, it's in her eyes. Wordsmith, a witness, mysterious old guy, totally detached from reality. Nice. The delicious scent of a mid-evening dinner permeated the air, and a soft light shone faintly in the distance.
Monks grabbed the girl by the arm. Looked like he almost pushed her to the ground. I heard a faint voice cry out. The next moment, those 2 villainous men burst into flames.
That's a very pressable sentence. There was not a trace of fire to be seen in the area. Without a doubt, magic must have been used. That's also very pressable. Magic? Sir Apprentice Baker, you may now begin your interrogation. Ooh, interrogation. I have but one piece of advice. I suggest you pay it heed. Do not waste the court's time by grilling these witnesses over irrelevant nonsense, Sir Apprentice Baker. Don't penalize me for pressing. I hate that.
Are you alright, Nick? They sure love calling you an apprentice baker, huh?
Just because I'm in the same folder on my laptop, the best paired pose I have, the excuse me, he asked for no pickles. Let me see. Nice. I'll be honest with you, Maya. I have no idea how I'm feeling right now, but I know it's all up to me. As her defender, Espella's fate is in my hands. I have to believe in her, and I need to start believing in myself. I can do this. I believe Espella is innocent, and I'll fight until the end to prove it.
Yeah, that's the spirit. We can do this thing, Nick.
I hear that Kira also saw Espella at the Devil's Sacrament. The delicious scent of a mid-evening dinner. Okay, I feel like he's not gonna be helpful. Grabbed the girl by the arm. It looked like he almost pushed her to the ground. Okay, I want to press this.
Hold it!
Exactly whose cry did you hear?
Well, it was the accused. It was Espella's voice, no doubt about it.
So, do you know Miss Cantabella?
Yeah, everyone knows her. Her name is pretty familiar around here.
I wonder why that is. Because they think she's a witch.
After hearing her cry, I turned around and that's when I saw it.
The 2 of them being swallowed up by the flames, you mean?
I have never, ever in my life witnessed another sight so dreadful as that.
Okay. There was not a trace of fire to be seen in the air. Without a doubt, magic must have been used.
Hold it!
Isn't it a bit premature to assume it was magic? What an absurd statement! Say what? Is this sword real? Or not? Why does it move like that? Think about it. The naves were engulfed in flames in the blink of an eye. The blink of an eye. There was not a single trace of any other fire source to be found in the area. Not a trace. Therefore, there is only one true explanation as to what caused that inferno. And what would that be? Let me guess. Magic, right? Magic! There is no crime in simply not knowing but refusing to accept the plain truth. There lies the true crime, Sir Apprentice Baker. That is quite the crime indeed, Defender. Pfft. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I just have to find a contradiction in his testimony. A contradiction? We only have the case outline as evidence. What are we supposed...
No way, Espella can't be a witch.
Looks like that's it for their testimonies.
Nick, are you feeling okay? You've never, cross-examined anyone before?
They haven't said cross-examined, right? Is that the... Am I just misremembering? They've only used the word interrogation, right?
Which means Maya remembers.
Up until now, my life has been all about baking. Kneading dough, rolling it, baking it, day after day, the same thing. This trial isn't any different from baking. These witnesses, they're all just kind of like fresh dough. We gotta pound them.
It's our job to roll out the contradictions and bake their testimony into something this court can stomach.
If Espella is innocent, then there has to be a contradiction somewhere in these testimonies. Okay. When I find it, I'm really gonna crank up the heat. First things first, I gotta gather as much information as possible. Okay, let's press the other two people then. I didn't think they were that important, but whatever.
Hold it!
What time would that be exactly? Dinner time? When else would the scent of dinner be in the air if not dinner time? Do you see? Not so much. The sun had already set by that time. That should be adequate. The sun had already set. So you clearly witnessed what happened tonight, is that correct? I have been dubbed a witness, thus I must clearly have witnessed something, do you see? In that case, how much light was there in the immediate area at the time? Enough to see the nose of my face, but not enough to see the trees ahead, do you see? No, that doesn't add up. Yeah, how could he see them? If the area was completely dark, then you couldn't possibly have witnessed anything. Mr. Wordsmith, how long does it take you to make grits on your stove? Do you see? Nevertheless, something caught my eye. It was a most ominous sight. Ominous is what that sight was. Okay, I get it. It was ominous.
Objection!
Don't you shake your head at me! Poor form, Sir Apprentice Baker. I hate to disappoint you, but there was in fact a light in the area. From, let me guess, fire? From fire? From fire, perhaps? Perchance? Was it fire? Huh? Take a look at this. This is a drawing of the crime scene based on the witnesses' accounts as penned by the court illustrator. Oh, we got a court illustrator. The court illustrator? Never heard of that before. Look carefully. This shows what the scene looked like at the time of the murder. An illustration of the highest quality, as always.
Let me guess, is there fire in that?
Now then, we have established that by the time the murder occurred, the sun had already set. And so naturally, the defendant was carrying a fire-lit lantern, as we can see. A lantern? If that ends up being the case, though, that means she's, you know, still responsible. She's not a witch. Eureka, indeed. Yes, that is what I was saying earlier. There was a lantern, I say. Oh, please, you totally forgot. To be honest, I did not imagine it would be necessary to present this, but... You didn't think the lantern full of fire was necessary to present in the fire case. But Lord, here is the lantern in question. This is what was responsible for the light illuminating the area. Very well. The court accepts it into evidence. I mean, if you assume she's a witch, true. The lantern Isabella was holding, the glass is broken and is covered in mud. Speaking of which, Inquisitor Bonham, in this drawing, the accused seems to be holding a milk bucket of sorts. What became of this? Added to our evidence! That... It's a strange case indeed, my lord. The bucket seemingly disappeared from the murder scene. Oh, that's weird. The milk bucket disappeared, you say? There has been talk of wolves living in the nearby forest. It is thought they often make off with the items they find on the ground. Great. Wolves that steal your stuff. Remind me to never set foot in that forest.
This is great, Nick. There's wolves. We've got new evidence now.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
You know, Nick, you really don't look like just some normal run-of-the-mill baker.
Thanks, Maya.
I'd say you're more like a somewhat articulate run-of-the-mill baker. Okay, thanks, Maya. I think you might even have a knack for being a defender. You should quit your job.
There's a clear contradiction somewhere in that testimony, and I'm going to find it. It's in your blood to be a defender, Phoenix. Okay, let's, that was not, yeah.
Objection!
Objection.
Nice. Nice. I love when they do that. He did this before when he got amnesia. He did, like, the pointing thing, and it's like, wait, what did I just do? Nice. What is the matter, defender? Oh! Oh! It's all coming back. What is this feeling? I love this. I just felt the urge to shout out. Right from the bottom of my lungs. You've done this before, while pointing my finger. He's had this exact dialogue before, pretty much. Objection. I can't help but feel that's a word I've used quite a bit in the past. That's it. I remember now. I remember everything. Hell yeah. Oh, Phoenix. The Legal League of Attorneys exchange. Spella's trial. And then that strange book. Nice. This feeling. I feel like I could take on the world. Witness. Hell yeah. What's with the sudden pointing? I am a soon-to-be member of the Honorable Knights of the Inquisition. I accept your challenge. Have at you! You say that no fire was present at the scene of the crime, meaning the defendant must have used magic. Unfortunately for you, that is not the case. What do you mean, Sir Apprentice Baker? What I mean is that the defendant was, in fact, carrying a lantern containing fire. Those two rogues were actually burned by the flame that was inside that lantern. Which is nuts. Still nuts, by the way. That is the only logical explanation. That's like a really gruesome death for these games. My, what a startling conclusion you've come to, Sir Apprentice Baker. What do you mean? The only logical explanation. Do you agree with this statement, honorable witnesses? Of course they don't. It is presumptuous for a man that knows nothing to claim that he knows something about which he really knows nothing. Huh? Okay, what is your argument? What's your argument?
Besides, how could one teeny tiny flame be strong enough to set them both ablaze like that? There were two of them. How could that flame engulf them so fast?
Ah. Furthermore, if they did burn as you claim they did, do you mean to suggest that they were soaked in oil or something? Well, every time you say something, it's always in red, so I have a feeling maybe they were soaked in oil. Oh. Well, Sir Blue Knight, it would seem you have bitten off more than you can chew. Why is bitten off in red? What is that supposed to key us into? Usually the red words are supposed to key us into something. I definitely didn't see that coming. What say you, my lord? Do you have any thoughts on the proceedings thus far? Given the testimony as we have heard it, this court has come to its conclusion. 'Twas a truly gruesome and merciless act, an act for which only one thing could be held responsible. The nefarious crime of magic. Okay.
Hold it!
Wait just a second. Is there something you have forgotten to mention, Defender? Not exactly, Your Honor. It's just that, I mean, you just said magic? That can't be right, can it? Phoenix, how do you think you got here, man? What are you suggesting, Sir Apprentice Baker? Witches use magic, which in turn brings about a disaster. Such is the way of this world, is it not? Well, yeah, that may seem to be the case. In no way is that actually possible. This court finds Espella Cantabella the accused, charged with being a witch. Espella, a witch? A witch's existence in this world is a crime in itself. The crime to use or control magic is a criminal offense indeed. Oh my god. As such, any witch found practicing magic will be sentenced to death by fire. Oh, of course.
No, you're wrong. I'm not a witch.
Sir Apprentice Baker, I do not envy your current predicament. My lord, hand down your guilty verdict against this witch immediately.
Objection!
But... there's no evidence to prove that any magic was really used. Put a sock in it, bread boy. We all heard her cast the spell. Then why didn't you testify? Why didn't you all testify? Huh?
That's right. Snowy and I heard it. Isn't that right, Precious? We heard that incantation quite clearly. That frightening voice. There's no mistaking it. It was Espella's voice.
These ears do not lie. I clearly heard an incantation most sinister. Ignacy went. Incantation? Ignace? It's no good. I just can't wrap my head around this topsy-turvy, otherworldly court. Well, then it would seem the defense has no further objections. It appears so. This court finds the use of magic at the time of the murder to be an undeniable fact. Furthermore, the honorable witnesses have stated that they each heard an incantation being recited. One moment. The court finds no reason to delay its verdict any longer.
Nick, we have to do something.
I know, but what exactly can we say? Here in this world, our sense of logic is completely useless. Then be crazy. Go crazy.
This court is ready to hand down its verdict for the case
Objection.
of Spella Cantabella.
Objection. Objection. Objection.
Hold it.
Layton!
Your Honor, I request that the court hold its verdict a moment longer.
What is the meaning of this intrusion?
Layton, I didn't expect to see you
I
here.
have something I believe will be of use to the defense. A weapon of sorts.
We brought him a sword, so he can finally cross swords with the Inquisitor.
That's the Grand Grimoire. All of this world's magic is contained within its pages.
Ah, Professor Layton, he's using magic. Burn him, burn him. He has magic in his hands. Burn him.
Without it, this trial cannot reach a satisfactory conclusion.
The Grand Grimoire.
Yo! What happened to Maya? Is she just on the other side of me, or did we kick her out for Professor Layton? We meet again, Mr. Wright. Well, now it seems things are already afoot here. Although the real contest begins now. Are you fully prepared? So, are you here to help us?
Of course. The professor always helps people in trouble. It is the duty of every gentleman. Right, Professor?
Professor? There is a saying that I find quite useful in situations such as this. There is a time for words and a time for action. Right. You have been working as a baker in this town up until now, have you not? I must say I am a little mystified. I have expected you to be more familiar with this world and its system of magic. Yeah, how can I put this? I guess that's not quite the full story. Is that so? I kind of had an epiphany just now. I remembered all sorts of things, like how I'm not actually a baker. Funny that. And well, how magic can't really exist. What? Then it would seem I was correct about you, Mr. Wright. You are not, in fact, a citizen of this town. Is that correct? Wow, good job, Professor. Right, at least it seems that way. However, for now, we have no option but to accept this world and its rules as reality. Without first understanding those rules, I'm afraid you will not be able to save Miss Cantabella. But things like magic only exist in fairy tales and make-believe.